Hello, everybody. I'm back again. And if you like what I'm doing and you want to see what else I've been up to, then follow me on the AU79 News and Politics page on Facebook. And with that, we are coming back to the Bee. And why are we looking at the Babylon Bee? Because it does three things that are very important. Or at least I find that are important. It makes us talk, it makes us think, and it makes us laugh. And hopefully you will do one of those things today. And one of my predictions is that, well, we all know about about the thing. I think it was Coke. I think it was Coca-Cola that had the thing on the PowerPoint about being less white. So, my prediction for the article is that Babylon Bee is just going to come up with 9 funny reasons. I mean, five funny ways to not be white. But it also says for your church to be less white. So this is all. So this is also going to be. This is also going to have some religious humor. So hopefully I catch the religious humor because it might look bad if I don't. But yes, let's see how the church can be less white. And just so you know, I think it's very obvious that the Babylon Bee is referring to the Christian church. Is referring to the Christian church, and probably even the Protestant version of the Christian church, which is very different than the way Catholics. Which is very different than the way that Catholics have mass. Church service is different, but each church is a little bit different. So I okay. So if the church is truly going to come together around the teachings of Jesus, a kind of collective, I don't know, for the gospel, then we need to be less white, just like Jesus taught. But how do you even do that? Well, we have the ideals. Ask white people to stop coming. Okay, that's funny. This is an easy one. Before the service, ask people to silence the cell phones, and also tell white people to leave and never come back. Okay, that's funny. Uh, oh, my nose is itching. That's funny. Okay. Hire a black person to stand in all of your promotional photos. Okay. Don't have any black people. Hire one on Fiverr to be in every single website photo. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, maybe we can get that guy. Maybe we can get that guy who's famous on Fiverr to do some poses in front of a green screen, and then we just put him in. Then we just put him into some pictures. Oh, I gotta wipe my nose. Sorry you had to see that, but I don't edit anything because I'm lazy. Either way, yes, as I was saying, maybe we can get that guy on Fiverr who got famous for saying a whole bunch of funny things. Maybe we can get him to stand in front of a green screen, and then we can Photoshop him into some things. Probably gonna have to pay him extra to dress up because Fiverr isn't $5 anymore. So, but yeah, we're gonna need to pay him extra to dress up. Um, Depending on what was going on, he might already have a suit, but maybe we just need to make him look casual, and then we put him in front of a green screen, and then we Photoshop him into into our promotional pictures for the church. I don't know. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm making myself laugh. Hopefully you're laughing too. And if not, then I failed as trying to be a comedian. But I'm not a comedian. I'm just some dude who's talking. Okay. Tip black people to come by segregating as much of your service as possible. separate interests, separate views, separate drinking. Okay, okay, I get the joke. I totally get the joke. Okay, we're gonna read the rest of it, and then I'm going to talk about the joke. Black people need their own spaces that are free from the intrusion of hostile white presence. They will find this super appealing. Trust us. Okay, yeah. The left is very crazy, and I say they're going in a circle now. They're starting to go into a circle. Because I know with college, at least, there are some dormitories at certain colleges that are starting to become segregated by blacks and whites. And I don't know, but when you see something that looks like something, you call it what it is, and that is being racist. And segregation is illegal. Okay, so, okay. Stop reading the Bible, since it might give your congregation the idea that race and whiteness don't matter at all. Yes, race and whiteness does not matter at all in the grand scheme of, well, getting saved and coming to the Lord one day. Yep, if you want to be woke, the Bible has to go. Yeah. Marxism, communism, they hate the Bible. They hate religion. And the reason why is very simple. The Bible, religion, says that there is a power that is higher than the state. And if there's a power higher than the state, then that means that that power can dictate to the state what to do and how to do things. And they don't like that. People might start getting the idea that we are all one race and one blood, made in the image of God. And yes, we are. Can I get a amen to that one? I wouldn't normally ask that kind of thing, but that is one thing that these people do not understand. When you say all lives matter, you are basically saying this. We are all one race and one blood, made in the image of God. Well, maybe not made in the image of God, but at least the first part. At least the first part, if you're saying... At least the first part, if you say all lives matter. That's what you mean. That's basically what you're saying. At Publix, I don't know what that is. We place all ranch with hot sauce. White people with flea and tail. I like spicy stuff, just not super spicy stuff. Hire a black person to help you clap on beat. 2 and 4 people, not 1 and 3. I don't get that one, sadly. Have your pastor issue a 10-minute apology for being white before each sermon. Oh gosh, this kind of reminds me of Canadians, where they're always saying like, "I'm glad to be on this land that used to be owned by these people," and yeah, it just makes me think of the same thing. Okay. In fact, if the entire sermon is just an apology for being white each week, that's a good start. Invite members to bring their one black friend. I sadly never had any black friends, but I did meet some nice black people here and there, and yeah, they were nice. They were great to talk to when I happened to run into them. Have them rack their brains for one. Rake their brains for one black person they know and go invite them. Well, yeah, I mean, got a friend who you want to, well, if you got a friend that you want to bring to church, invite them to church. I've been to a few different churches as guest, and it's not a bad thing. Each church is a little bit different. So depending on the way that, I guess the best way to say is that depending on the way that, well, no. I was going to say, depending on the way you interpret the Bible, you would. But yes, that kind of. But it's probably better to say that depending on the way depending on the way that the Lord chooses to reveal Himself through the Bible. If you go to different churches as a guest, there's a possibility that you might cringe because of some of the things that some of these churches believe. I mean, there are some crazy churches, and I'm not talking about the really bad ones, just ones that you know that they come from a good place, but they got the message wrong, and you just know, and you just know they got the message wrong. But yeah, okay. Just tell all white just tell all your white congregation to kill themselves. If all else fails, this is the final step towards making your church less white, more inclusive, and more diverse. Well, onward, woke soldiers. Okay, I might end up sending this one to my dad on Facebook. You might find this funny. I don't even know. I don't know if he knows about the Babylon Bee, but when I'm done recording all these videos, I might send this one and the other one about the parents sending their kid to college. I might send both of those to my dad. He might find those funny. Like I was saying, I don't know if he knows about the Babylon Bee, but it might be a way. It might be a good way that we can talk about politics, but in a funny way. I mean, it's not that we can't talk about politics. It's just that because we're two different people, there are times when our political ideologies kind of don't mesh completely. So there's a little bit of a debate there, which is fine, which is good. Which is good. But I think my dad might find this funny. And with that, hopefully you found it funny as well. And if they liked the video, then give it a like. And by all means, if you dislike the video, then give it a dislike. And tell me in the comments how to make this better, or what made you upset. And maybe I'll come back to you and we can have an argument or a discussion, however it is. And with that, I hope that you have a good rest of the day, and I bid you adieu.